Good morning from the Iowa Great Lakes. I am Kirk Stoss, and we are in Northwest Bank, and I am here with Angie. And today we thought we would have a kind of a discussion of down payments. It is such a broad subject, and there's a number of facts, and there's a number of misconceptions, and there's just a whole range of down payment options. And Angie, would you kind of give us the big picture of this?
You bet. Yeah, and you know, we get that question so often is, what do I need for a down payment? Well, it really depends on the type of property that you're purchasing. For example, a primary residence, if you're buying a home, as that's going to be a primary residence for you, we can do a loan with as little as no down payment.
Wow.
Which is crazy. There is a couple different loan programs, a VA loan and our USDA Rural Development Loan that offers 100% financing, so you don't need a down payment at all. There are some income limits with that program. So likewise, anywhere from 0 to 3% down for a primary residence. Now, if someone is looking to purchase a second home, a vacation home, we have a lot of those around the lakes area here, the down payment requirement is 10% down. And you know, we try to be creative when we're setting up financing. Some people don't have that 10% down, and so maybe they have equity in their primary residence, where we do a HELOC or a home equity loan on a primary residence to get the down payment needed for the new purchase of a second home. So that's primary residence and a second home. Investment property. If someone is purchasing a home to be used as a rental, so a single family residence to be used as an investment property, we do require a 15% down payment. So a little bit more because there's added risk with that type of property, but a little, 15% down will buy you a rental property. So that's a couple different options for down payments.
Good. That is so good to know, because we are constantly bombarded in the media with 20% down, 20% down.
Nope.
And it's just, sometimes it is.
Right.
But there's a number of
on the
options that
situation.
aren't.
Right.
Good.
You bet.
Thank you.
If
That's
someone
super.
has good credit history, and if someone also has little credit, we can a lot of times find a way to use alternative credit sources in order to do one of those loan programs, and really it doesn't require, as a primary residence, you might not have to come up with anything at closing.
Wonderful.
So
Good.
for down payment sources, wanted just to kind of touch on that a little bit. What can you use as down payment? Well, I think the most obvious would be your own money, your own checking, savings account, investment accounts, if you have that. A couple other ways that you can get a source of down payment is a gift from a family member. You can, as long as we have documentation of that gift, you can get a gift from a family member to be used for down payment. With certain loan programs, we can also set up a loan against your personal property. For example, if you own a vehicle free and clear, or if you have equity in a current vehicle, we possibly could do a loan against that vehicle to be used for down payment on a new purchase. So, there's some flexibility in that. Another thing that we see, if someone is interested, has a 401k through their employer, they can possibly take a loan out against that 401k, and that can be used as a down payment as well. A seller cannot come up with any down payment, cannot pay a buyer, cannot pay the buyer's down payment, but they can cover closing costs. So if you want the buyer or the seller to pay part of the closing costs for the buyer, that is an option as well. So I wanted to touch on one thing. We offer a first-time home buyer savings account. And what that is, in the state of Iowa, you can get an Iowa tax deduction by putting money into the savings account. And some of the benefits of that is that you can, not only if you are purchasing a home, you can get a parent, a grandparent, any type of family member or a friend that wants to gift you money. You can put it in the savings account. They get a tax deduction, so it's a win-win for both.
Absolutely.
And the money will just have to sit there for a certain period of time, but then you can use that money tax-free to purchase a home in the state of Iowa. So it's a great way Even if you're just starting to think about buying a home, try to open up one of these savings accounts, and you get a tax deduction, and you're also saving up for a down payment for a house.
Perfect.
It's a great idea.
I think the thing really to grasp out of this whole thing is there are so many options out there that most of us just don't know about. And the most important thing I think I would say from a real estate standpoint is sit down and have a long conversation with your banker. They are so knowledgeable and so aware of so many programs. They'll make it work if it's at all possible. Angie, thank you so much.
Thanks
This
for
has been
having me.
great.
Great, thank you.